Hey y'all, hey, this your girl Beachphoenix, and I'm back with another book review. First, before we get started, I want y'all to go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get into it. This is Dante's Demons by K.L. Barstow, and I do want to say that it took me a little longer than expected to read this book, but that's because I kind of got distracted with life and other things that was going on. So I do want to apologize with this review that was pretty late because I know I've already mentioned that it was coming. But Dante's Demons is a really spicy romance novel. With that being said, I had to kind of I was tired. I had to kind of take a break. I was tired because my thing is, I'm all for a nice little spicy romance, but y'all ain't tired. Me as the audience, I'm tired. I'm tired. Give it a break. Give it a break. One thing I want to say too, we are looking at the cover of the book. This is the first of, I believe there's like 6, but I'll have to put that in the description if that's correct or not. But I understand that it's up to your imagination and you can do what you want for the illustration, but let's get into this first. Of course, when you first see this, you already automatically assume it's going to be a spicy romance novel or what have you. And, you assume that because you're seeing muscle guy, pretty dark. I can't say a tan. Maybe it is like a tan, what you're seeing. So it's a nice, like what they say, tan, dark, and handsome. So I'm assuming this is Dante. Okay. So with that being said, keep this image in mind when reading this book, because then you'll understand why the girls are all over him. But the one thing, like I said, that stood out to me was the spicy parts were a little bit too much. I'm all for a nice, spicy romance novel, but give it a break. Let's build more character with them. So the book. The book is about a biker group, motorcycle club, which is the Demon Dogs, and Dante is the president. Now, the book starts off where, him and his guys, they're just going out and they notice that they seen a car pulling off from their clubhouse when they went from the back of the clubhouse. So they go to check it out and they're trying to see what's going on. Boom, they find a body. And the body is almost unconscious in a sense where it was a female and she had been SA'd and dumped there. And it looks like they kind of interrupted the guy who was doing the mix. Okay. Throughout the book, you notice that there is a serial SA person that's going around doing this to females. And now it's on the Demon Dogs radar because this guy had just recently dropped off one of the girls there in their backyard and was kind of trying to get rid of the body. So it gets on their radar. They start doing some investigation and some digging. And that's when Dante, the president, is introduced to Tally, who is a professional doctor. So keep that in mind when you're seeing the dynamic. At first, it was a little bit hard to just dive straight into a rough guy like Dante and a professional woman like Tally instantly clicking within moments of meeting each other and entering kind of this dominating relationship. So with that, it was a little bit hard to actually take in that this is occurring because I understand that relationships can spark and come from anywhere, but I just really don't see it being realistic with Dante being so dominant and then you having Tally, who is a professional doctor, dominant as well, but totally submitting to him within like a day. So that was kind of not as realistic for me. I wish they would have built that character a little bit more. And I wish their dynamic would have been a little bit more of not just spicy time, spicy time. I'm gonna spank you in a sense. Let's build more into it, get to know each other a little bit more, your interest and stuff like that. Favorite color. I understand that you're not gonna know all of that stuff in one day from someone, but when you're entering kind of a relationship like that, I would think you want to get to know the person a little bit more before you just jump straight into all the spicy time and actions like that. But I can say I'm already starting the second part of the book. The second part is the next series in the book. This is book one, and I've already started book two. So I can say it is a good book. I recommend for you to read it. I'm actually starting on the second part of this series. But I can't give it a five because, again, a five is going to totally overwhelm me, totally blow me out the water. This didn't do it, but it's pretty close. It's a really good read. I love the action in it. It definitely reels you in with the action compared to the last movie. I'm sorry, the last book review that I actually published here for YouTube. That was terrible for me to read. This was a very, very good next choice because this was not where I had to force myself to read it to complete a book review. I actually enjoyed reading this book to complete the review on this, to the fact that I've already purchased for the second part of the series. So again, this is Dante's Demons by K.L. Barstow. If you guys can see, take a look. It is on Kindle Unlimited, or you can purchase the hard copy paperback, or you can just purchase it on Amazon for a digital read. And let me know what you guys think. Again, if you're looking for a next book to read, it is not very long. It's pretty short, and it is an adult romance, spicy novel. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think.